GFN Global Filipino Network.
VILMA, live in LA, episode 5. Good evening and welcome to VILMA live in LA on the GFN channel, and we're into our episode 5. And tonight, as always, we have super special guests, and I'm so fortunate that since day one of VILMA live in LA, the guests that we've had here are just all heart, so much passion, so much joy in their life. And tonight is no exception. We have CONCON Sinel, who is an international events director, and he's just an amazing person. So you'll hear more about his journey to becoming one of the most sought after events director all over the world. And we also have Asia's Power Dreamers, Carmela Betonio, who's also a recording artist, singer-songwriter, plus Liz, singer-songwriter, recording artist, and Anthony Estrada, singer-songwriter, and recording artist. They're all based in 3 different areas. Yep, Carmela in the Philippines, Quezon City, and Liz, who's in Osaka, Japan, plus Anthony Estrada in Pangasinan, also in the Philippines. So we've got a lot of great stuff happening for you on VILMA live in LA right here on the GFN channel. And then there's you guys, always so close to my heart. And keep chatting away. I'm going to be there chatting away with you. So here we go with our show, VILMA live in LA, episode 5. CONCON Sinel, International Events Director on VILMA live in LA. He travels the globe directing special events, and did you know that he's the person behind Miss Universe held in the Philippines? So join me for a one-on-one interview with CONCON Sinel on VILMA live in LA. Welcome, VILMA live in LA, and another great guest for you. We are zooming over to Manila, but you know who we have? He is an international event director, and he goes all over the world. He's global, but we are zooming over to Manila. Let's welcome CONCON Sinel on the show. Yay! Here you are.
Hello, VILMA. Good morning. Good morning in Manila. Good evening in LA. Yeah.
Yes.
I'm in LA.
I love this that we can actually have this chat, have this conversation, have this interview. Okay, so who is CONCON Sinel? I think a lot of the viewers know the productions that you've done, but they don't know you're the person behind it.
Oh yeah, we are. I am one of those people who run shows that you guys, live shows that you guys watch, whether it's a concert or an event in a hotel. a wedding reception. But basically, for me, the events that I am focused on
Yeah.
is mounting fashion shows. So that a fashion show is an event, right? So
Of course,
that
yes.
has been my vocation, if you will, for the last how many years. If it were not for the pandemic, I have been touring the world, as you said, promoting Filipino fashion because I'm
Right.
based in Manila, and
Yes.
my advocacy is chiefly to promote the Filipino fashion and Filipino textiles all over the world. So we have, I've been touring this fashion show, in North America, in Europe, and in the Middle East. So there, yeah.
Yeah, I saw your social media and saw you were actually here in LA October, November-ish.
Yes,
Yeah.
I was called upon by the consulate, Consul General Ed Badaos,
Yes.
to mount the consulate's celebration of the Filipino American History Month. Filipinos in America would probably know that October is the is when we celebrate our history with the United States. So what the consulate had in mind was to mount a fashion show that promotes all that is beautiful about the Philippines: its culture, its history,
Yes.
and of course its fashion. So
Yes.
I flew with a few of Manila's upcoming and best designers to showcase their works in LA, in North Hollywood, and it was very successful. I would say, despite the restrictions posed by COVID. Vilma, not many people know that the Philippines has a centuries-old tradition of weaving of textiles,
Yes.
and our fabrics are very beautiful. Not very many people globally know it. In the same league as, for example, the silk of China or the fabrics of Thailand. Not in that league yet, but we are quickly getting there. And I think the jacket that you particularly saw was a jacket made from one of the fabrics woven in Mindanao, the south of the Philippines.
Yes,
And
that one.
yeah, they're beautiful, they're colorful, and they're at par with the world's best. So we just need to make people, a lot of
Aware.
people know. Yeah.
And it's sustainable, right? Because isn't that one that's made from pineapple as well? Or
Our fabrics are made from all sorts of materials. Yes, you're right. One of them is
organic?
pineapple.
Yes.
We call it locally as piña.
Yes.
Piña,
Yeah.
pineapple. That's a fabric usually woven in the Visayas. Uh, um, we have fibers made even from banana, from local materials.
Yes.
That when woven, come out to be not only representative of our culture, but really, you're right, really sustainable. Sustainable in the sense that they come from natural materials, and they are woven by local people. That is a tradition identified with women, especially in the South.
Yes.
In Mindanao, you wouldn't believe that a lot of women there weave has had this weaving tradition from years and years and years, and some of them surprisingly um, weave designed their weaves from their dreams. They're called dream weavers. There's such a thing as dream weavers in the
That's
South.
interesting.
And that's very interesting. The first time I got to know about it and actually got to meet these elderly weavers, I was blown away because the creativity that they have despite their age, and the fact that their designs are no two designs are alike, because they dream about it before they can come up with an actual design, and then go and weave it.
Those are the real artists.
And fashion has a way. It's one unique way where we can communicate or relay a lot of things.
Yes.
In my case, because I'm Filipino, and this is what I would like to showcase to the world: our fashion. Through fashion, I'm able to showcase our beautiful culture. Like in specifically what we showed in North Hollywood was not only clothes. I'm talking about contemporary clothes. I'm not talking about costumes, by the way. These are These are clothes that people can actually wear in their formal functions, or even in the office.
Yeah.
But made from fabrics from the Philippines. But what I was saying was, in that show, we were able to showcase the beauty of the Philippines through video. So as the models were walking, we would showcase the islands where these fabrics were woven from. For example, the piña that we talked about, as the models were sashaying on stage in LA, we were showing in the background the beaches of Visayas, and they're very beautiful.
Wow. It must be so gratifying to be able to, see that come into fruition. And then at the same time, it's such a bigger goal because you are showcasing the Philippines to the world.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh, you feel so good.
It, it's uh it's it brings pride of place. In previous tours we had, before the pandemic, and we would showcase our work in cities in Europe, and Filipinos would come and watch, and they would see their islands or their regions being showcased through these clothes. I would even see some people, shed tears, because it's really the shows are able to generate that nostalgia and that feeling of missing your birthplace, and that's the kind of emotion we are able to evoke. In other words, what I'm saying is what we are coming up with is not just a simple fashion show with models walking, but we're able to showcase to tell a story, that there's culture, there's history, and there's beauty of the place emanating from these clothes.
You're also involved in the Miss Philippines, Miss Universe. So tell us about that, because I was also, of course, your social media. I'm going, I want to see all these pictures. They're so beautiful. So give us a little bit of background on that.
Oh yeah, Vilma, that is my other passion. I am not sure how many people who are like me, who are gaga over pageants. That has been my passion since I was a kid, and lo and behold, I was able to make a career out of it. Yes, I am a pageant director in Manila, in the Philippines.
Okay.
And pageants are events, right? So I have been involved in numerous pageants locally, from north to south. And but my I would say, one of my biggest pageants that I was able to get involved in was when Miss Universe came to town in 2016. Miss Universe was held in the Philippines, actually in 2017, but it was supposed to have been in 2016. So it was called Miss Universe 2016, and it was like a dream come true for me. The Miss Universe actually now is the world's biggest pageant.
Yes.
The Olympics of beauty.
Yes.
And I was able to work, with the, people from the Miss Universe organization, and of course, meeting the candidates up close from all over the world. That was so gratifying, so satisfying for me. They were blown away by the beauty and the sheer, the way they were handled, the way they were treated like rock stars. Beauty pageants are huge in the Philippines. Now the Philippines is now a powerhouse, and you know what powerhouse means? It's the Philippines has entered the rank of powerhouses in the world of pageantry in the League of Venezuela. It's right there on top with America, with USA, Venezuela, Puerto Rico, Colombia, South Africa, all those big pageant countries. We are now one of them. I mean, the Philippines is one of them, and as a pageant fan or as a pageant enthusiast, that gives me so much pride and so much satisfaction, knowing that it is regarded as one of the world's great powers when it comes to beauty and pageantry.
Yes. When you say you're a Filipino, they go, "Oh, you guys are so beautiful everywhere. All the ladies, all the people are so beautiful and kind."
That is so true. I was lucky to have been as a pageant follower. I really make the point to watch Miss Universe live. So I felt that deeply when I went to Atlanta in just prior to the pandemic, when Miss Universe was held there, Miss Universe 2019, and the minute people knew I was from the Philippines, and the pageant fans all over the world would go, "Oh wow, Philippines! We love Philippines! So the respect and the high regard for Filipino delegates in the world of pageants is really awesome. I just wish that feeling and that pride can be translated in all other industries. But for me, in my industry, in pageantry, that is the case. The Philippines is really up there when it comes to pageants.
Step by step, at least, the pageant is there. So let's go back to the pageant that you were part of. And you said it was supposed to be 2016, but happened in 2017. So we saw the beautiful performance. How was it in the backdrop? How long did it take you to prepare? What were the challenges? Because I'm sure sometimes you just go, "Oh no."
That's a very good question. Well, when we watch pageants, we see it as a finished product, right?
Right.
But like all events, the devil is in the details. It takes months, literally months of preparation to achieve a sterling and a flawless pageant, especially with big league events like Miss Universe. Here in Manila, because pageants are a big thing, it has become an industry. We have they say we have a saying here that it takes a whole village to make a beauty queen, and that's true. And it takes an even bigger village to mount a pageant production. From stage constructors to hair and makeup artists to stylists to gown makers to all the trainers. It's a multitude of people working together in unison to come up with a pageant of quality. It takes a whole lot.
Logistics
and a lot of creativity as well. Yeah.
So now you're into the big time. Can you recall the very first time you did an event?
The first time I did an event was a fashion show. I would give away my age, but it was a small fashion show in a Manila club, and I remember back then things were very simple. You just needed to round up models, of course, you begin with with the designer. It was simple, and yet because I didn't know, I didn't have the hindsight, the expertise, and the know-how to mount a professional fashion show. I was all nerves, doing it. But as you go along, things that you tend to see things that beginners wouldn't see. So yeah, that was a long time ago, and when I look back to it, I I
Kind of laugh at it
living
because,
on this, yeah, yeah.
yeah, wow. Yeah, I mean, I can totally feel your your vibe, your energy, and how much you love what you do. And that translates to your work, which is good. Because that's important. In whatever endeavor I believe someone has, that they have to love what they do.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Is
You,
there
you,
a,
you see, you
is
see,
there a
you
training
see
school there?
in Manila, yes,
Yeah.
yes. Shall we call it an industry, a small industry of beauty pageant experts who would train girls for when they join pageants.
Yes.
Yeah, yes, there is a pageant, a beauty school or a beauty academy, beauty training schools that have cropped up in Manila and in Cebu. Pretty much like what they do in Venezuela, the
Yes.
ultimate pageant powerhouse in the world.
Yes.
So yeah, yeah. And now because we have reached that status, in the past, Binibini Pilipinas winners, or girls who would be sent to Miss Universe would be sent abroad, would be
Yeah.
sent to either Venezuela or Colombia for training. Now we don't do that anymore. We training is now done at home here in Manila, and a few countries have started sending their own delegates to train in the Philippines, and we're talking about candidates,
Wow.
from I heard from other Asian countries, and they would send their girls to train here because see, pageant training is like going to
It's
it's
an
like going to
etiquette.
yeah,
An
it's a
etiquette
discipline.
school. You know,
It's an etiquette school, yeah, like any school
you
or
have
like
to
any course
learn
that you
how
have to
to
finish.
walk. You have to learn how to eat properly. You have to learn how to answer with so much finesse.
Yes, it's not as simple as walking on stage
No,
and
no.
acing that question and answer. It's a holistic
Yeah.
course, a holistic program that
Yes.
encompasses everything about you, from your
Yes.
physical to mental to to emotional. It's an inside out approach to
Yes.
training that
Inside
we
out.
have here. That's why I think that the girls. That's why I think the Philippines has finally got it right. Finally got the formula of what to do in order to make a particular candidate very successful when they come represent the Philippines in international pageantry
Yeah.
abroad. And we have been, I must tell you, we have been very successful. Just this year, we have despite the pandemic and despite the restrictions, we have been sending delegates all over the world for both minor and major pageants, and we
How
have
many
we have
winners do we have? I mean,
sorry.
everyone is a winner's starting point, but how many get to have the title?
To that level, yes. To that
Yeah.
level, yes. And the Philippines has raked in a lot of titles just this year alone. Maybe 20 plus titles. And
Wow.
some of the major ones are Miss Intercontinental, Miss Globe, um, and Miss Universe. We were Bea Gomez, our country's representative in Miss Universe just last month, was was top 5 in
Yeah,
Miss
I saw
Universe.
that. I saw she
Yeah,
was so
so
beautiful. Yes. live in LA.
Hello.
Hello, good
Hello.
afternoon.
Hello.
Good afternoon, good evening, and good morning, wherever part of the earth you are.
Hi everyone, this is Elise. Moshi Moshi. Hello, minasan.
I love rock songs. I have a band here.
See you on the GFN channel. Vilma, live in LA.
Gising sa umaga ay naiisip ka na kung kaya't lagi ito ang aking ginagawa. Thank you very much, labis o sapat, basta't lagi lang na magkausap ka. Thank you very much, ikaw ang lahat-lahat, di magsasawa hanggat ang loob maubos na. Thank you very much. We know this love is so strong. Times made us all through the years. Even for a while, have to be patient. So we both know there is tomorrow. Sweetheart, when we both for each other, we made us nearer. Cause the love that bright enough, the fulfillment we have, so we both know there is tomorrow.
Nang kita pa lang sa'yo'y nabihag mo, sa ngiti mo na kay tamis ay naakit ako. Araw-araw kitang naiisip, kasama ka hanggang sa panaginip. Bakit nga ba ang puso'y di mapigil umibig sa'yo? Yun ka nahanap ko sa tuwing na yun ka sa'kin nagpapaligaya kapag nag-isa. Yun ka, nagkaisaya lalo at kasama, nalilimutan ng problema kapag kapiling ka.
Aegis Power Dreamers on Vilma, live in LA. Carmela, Betonio, Liz, and Anthony Estrada. Right here on the GFN channel. Join us. Vilma, live in LA. Good evening, Vilma live in LA, and it is a great lineup of artists in the show. So let's start with who is here. We have Carmela, who is in Quezon City, and we've got Elise, who is in Osaka, Japan, and we've got Anthony Estrada, who is in Pangasinan. Wow, we're all over the place. So welcome to Vilma live in LA. Hi guys.
Hello.
Hello, good
Hello.
afternoon.
Hello.
Good,
Good
or yes,
evening.
good afternoon. Since you guys are like in the south side of North America, it's good afternoon to you guys. Wow. Okay, so I know that, well, first of all, thank you for messaging me. And here we are, you know, we're able to gather together on Vilma Live in LA. We're going to be talking about your music. And this is you can speak Taglish if you want, and just feel free. And yeah, this is going to be casual. All right, so let's talk to Carmela. Carmela, hi. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Great.
Yes. Hello. Hello, Miss
Hi.
Vilma.
Yay.
Yes. Good afternoon, good evening, and good morning, wherever part of the earth you are.
Yes, yes.
So, yes, this is Carmela Betonio, one fourth of the group Asia's Power Dreamers, and at the same time, a pop balladeer. And here we are now at the Vilma Live in LA. Thank you
Cool.
so much, man.
You're so welcome. All right, so let's go to the other lady in Osaka, Japan. Elise, hi.
Hi everyone, this is Elise. Moshi moshi. Hello, minasan. So I am based here in Japan right now, and I'm one of the member of Asia's Power Dreamers. Yes, I am the R&B
Yeah, the
singer.
R&B
Oh
person.
yes. So
Yeah,
let's get it on.
let's get
We'll
it
have a good
on.
time tonight. Yes.
Okay, and I think we've got Anthony who's still fixing his camera. Hi.
Sorry. I'm
So
sorry. Hello, hello.
Anthony is in Pangasinan. So let's tell our viewers a little bit about you.
Yes, hello, everyone. First of all, I would like to thank Ms. Vilma. I've been thank you so much for having us here in your program. Um, it's a great opportunity for us
Yeah.
to be here in your program.
Okay.
What you've said, I'm here now in Pangasinan because I'm working here in my band, Black Box Band.
With your band. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Cool. And if possible, Anthony, are you able to boost your volume a little bit?
I will fix it, ma'am, because
Okay.
I don't want for you V8. Just a minute, ma'am. Just a minute.
Okay, no problem, no problem.
Thank you so
We'll
much.
talk to Carmela and to Elise. Okay, so Carmela, you have a brand new song, and you've got a lot of um, songs as well on digital platform. So let's talk about your latest single, "Text You Very Much." I thought that was
Yes.
pretty unique. The title.
Yes, ma'am. Miss Vilma. Actually, at the first time, I'm confused if I have to accept the offer from the composer.
Yeah.
Because I that's the title. I'm confused of it. There's no term as thank you very much, but then here we are starting to like that the term, the line
Yeah.
of it. Thank you very much, because normally it's thank you very much. At first, when I heard the song, of course I have to pronounce it in text you very much in English, proper English, and uh, um, pronouncing it as text. But then the surroundings commented that it seems like sex. So
Mm.
so my composer advised me to pronounce it in a letter T, as in Tagalog term is text you very much, like that.
Yeah.
Where he advises me not to pronounce it like in super the foreign English, like that. So
Feel like text.
it seems like sex, like that. So that's it. We end up into text you very much. So that's
Yeah.
it.
Good.
Yeah, and I
Yeah.
my first single was Patawad Mahal, and it's composed by Kuya Eric, the member of Asia's Power Dreamers, the one who gets sick. And then Second Chances is my second single, and this one is the third one. But before, way back 2010, I had a duet, uh, the song titled "No One Else But You" with Romy Garcia.
Okay.
Right?
So in a little bit, I'm going to ask you just to sing a cappella, okay? But we're going to go over to Elise and we'll talk about her music. Okay, so go ahead. It's up to you now, Elise.
Yes, ma'am Vilma. I would like to invite you for my coming up first America album entitled "Release the Transition."
Oh,
It's all about music rec. It's music rec means it's like you're in a road, like how do you call it? It's crossing like
okay.
that.
Yeah, a
And when
crossroad.
you come up there, and that's when you hear the music, it's like it's floating up. It's like wrecking, something like that.
Okay.
So that is kind of music that I'm gonna share with you guys this coming spring,
Okay.
April. So I hope you like our the translation of it's like 90s and then going to 2022 music that we
Yeah, so you're meshing.
combination of yes
You're
combination
meshing it
like
together.
that. Yes. So I hope you support my new coming up album.
And you were
Yeah.
telling me earlier that you actually recorded it in LA.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am Vilma, we recorded it in New York and then Philadelphia with
Oh,
this
okay.
big producer like Bill Jolly. He won 3 times Emmy award winning as a
Okay.
musical director. He's one of my producer in this album, and then Terry Jenkins, and then Ray Watkins, and there's a lot of very talented artists who is on my back in this album, and I'm so excited to share it with you guys.
Yeah.
And yes,
And you filmed some clips, your video clips in Hollywood, correct?
yes, Vilma. There's a song entitled "No Other Place."
Uh-huh.
It's all about the concept of this music video. Is all we crossed the country from New York to LA.
Okay.
Every city we it was 4 days we traveled by car.
Oh,
And
okay.
we
So
stopped
cross
by
country.
every city. Yes, it was a great experience to me because in 4 days I traveled across the USA, and it was fun with the team. Then we ended up at Walk of Fame,
Yeah, cool.
and we had a lot of great time. That great experience was really amazing, and I'm so excited.
So we're gonna
Ma'am
be seeing
Vilma.
that when you release it.
Yes.
Yeah. So let's go to Anthony. Anthony, are you ready?
Yes, hello, ma'am. Thank you so
Oh,
much.
that's perfect. I love. Yeah, the audio is good now. So Anthony, we were talking about each individual's music. Let's talk about your music.
Yes. Well, for me, ma'am, I'm I love rock songs. I have a band here,
Uh-huh.
and we are official band from Red Horse Philippines.
Okay.
Red Horse Philippines. We
Yeah.
traveled all around Luzon area.
Okay. And how long have you been performing?
Since I was in grade, as far as I remember, since I was in grade three. Yeah, I started
Oh,
competing when I was in grade three.
grade
By
three.
then, it was a different kind of music because I started solo when I was in elementary days. Yeah.
You're
Kundiman songs.
Kundiman.
Kundiman
Oh,
songs.
so do you remember the very first song you sang as a kid? Even
Yeah.
though it's
Yes, ma'am.
Filipino, can you sing a little bit? Share it.
Yes. Um, Sana'y di magmaliw ang dati kong araw. Nang munti pang bata sa piling ni nanay. That song was
Oh,
I sang that song many times during competitions.
oh, that is beautiful. Thank you for sharing that. Okay, so we're gonna see Carmela again. So Carmela, your song. Can you give us a little bit? Sing a cappella, please.
Yes. Which one, ma'am? Which song?
Which one, whichever one you want to share.
All right. I have to render the song Taking Chances.
Which one?
Yes. And I'm always saying love you here beside you. I could only want to kiss you. I have to give you the latest song.
Go ahead.
Text you very much. Labis o sapat. Basta't lagi lang na makausap ka. Text you very much. Ikaw ang lahat-lahat. Yun. Yun. Yes,
Hi.
that's it. That's it.
It's all good. It's all good. Okay, so
Thank you.
Elise, your turn. Give us any one of your songs, one of your favorite ones.
Oh yes, Mom Vilma, I'm gonna do a song that I wrote. It's included into my album entitled "Weak."
Okay.
Yes. My heart gets weak when all you have done is you are the one who can cure. Cause all the way I even swallow my pride. Many times I tried to just feel it inside. Heart wanting you to stay with me. Don't wanna lose you. I don't wanna be alone. Yeah, baby.
Yay! That's
Arigato.
beautiful.
Thank you.
Beautiful. Okay, so you guys are all friends and you have put together a group called Asia's Power Dreamers. So who started Power Dreamers? Was it you,
The three
Carmela?
of us. The three
Really?
of us, ma'am. Yes, Miss
Okay.
V. The three of us. At first, Anthony gave the Asia, and then power is from Mariah Carey, Mariah Elise. Yes, because she impersonate Mariah Carey. That's why we call her Mariah. But then now the transition is Elise.
Yes,
So
thank
and
you.
the dreamers came from me, and so we agreed that one. Asia's Power Dreamers, and our the head of the group is not yet here, so I'm hoping that next time he will be your guest. We just met through online during pandemic because
Uh-huh.
each one of our songs was played in the radio station which owned by our uh, elder member of the group, Kuya Eric.
Oh,
Yes, that's the whatofnetradio.com. Our songs was played there. But Elise and Eric, they're working together before in Japan. And but me to them, I haven't met them. No,
oh,
not
okay.
yet.
Yeah, so that's how you met. So Anthony, what was
And
it
ma-
like when you formed the group together? Who asked you? Was it Carmela or like all of you just kind of said, "Okay, let's let's do this together." Who approached you?
at first it was Ate Carmela,
Uh-huh.
but then I told her that I was a bit shy because they are already the three of them are already big names here in the Philippines, and
Ooh,
that's why I told them
not
that I
me.
told Ate Carmela, oh yeah, that I know that I'm a little bit shy about that about joining the group. That's it.
He's
But
Oh,
it's my
very
pleasure. It's
humble,
my
huh?
privilege. That's why I'm very happy that they accepted me to be in this group, ma'am. That's it.
wow,
Thank you.
that's good. So, have you, Elise, have you performed together, like on this kind of platform, like on a Zoom? Have you done a show together?
Oh yes, Mom
Yeah.
Vilma. Actually, last year we had a online concert Valentine's show.
Valentine.
Oh,
Yes, yes. So that was we did, yeah, last year. It was fun. We share our music, and then it's another challenge for us because another performance through online. You know what I mean? So
oh, that's very
yeah, that was
fun.
yes, that was started, and our friendship become much more stronger. And actually, we, 1 year already, 1 year right now.
Yeah.
This yeah, this coming March actually. So we gotta be
March
1 year
15.
together. Yeah, March 15.
So
Yeah,
this
Yes,
that's our
March
year,
15.
anniversary.
wow.
Yes.
So that's what I'm gonna do. Is I'm gonna invite you, each one of you, to perform a song for my Valentine show. Okay?
Yes,
Wow,
yes,
Miss
Oh
Ellie,
yes.
thank
yes. Looking
you.
Cool.
forward.
Cool.
Laging naiisip pag hindi kita kasama. Ikaw lamang ang laman ng puso ko't gunita. Basta send ko lang lagi sa'yo ang nadarama. Ikaw ang panaginip sa gabing nag-iisa. Nais ko sana ay lagi na mayakap ka. Pagising sa umaga ay naiisip ka na, kung kaya't lagi ito ang aking ginagawa. Thank you very much, labis o sapat, basta't lagi lang na magkausap ka. Thank you very much, ikaw ang lahat-lahat, di magsasawa hanggat ang loob maubos na. Thank you very much. Ikaw ang panaginip sa gabing nag-iisa. Nais ko sana ay lagi na mayakap ka. Gising sa umaga ay naiisip ka na, kung kaya't laging ito ang aking ginagawa. Thank you very much, labis o sapat, basta't lagi lang na magkausap ka. Thank you very much, ikaw ang lahat-lahat, di magsasawa hanggat ang loob maubos na. Thank you very much. Para lang sa'yo ang puso kong ito, magpakailanman ay di magbabago. Magdiwan ng tunay ang pag-ibig ko, at habang buhay sana ikaw lang at ako. Thank you very much, labis o sapat, basta't lagi lang na magkausap ka. Thank you very much, ikaw ang lahat-lahat, di magsasawa hanggat ang loob maubos na. Thank you very much, di magsasawa hanggat ang loob maubos na. Thank you very much.
Unang kita pa lang sa'yo'y nabihag mo, sa ngiti mo na kay tamis ay naakit ako. Araw-araw kitang naiisip, kasama ka hanggang sa panaginip. Bakit nga bang puso'y di mapigil umibig sa'yo? Yun ka nahanap ko sa tuwing na ka sa'kin nagpapaligaya kapag nag-isa. Yun ka, nagkaisaya lalo at kasama, Kasama ka hanggang sa panaginip. Bakit nga ba ang puso'y di mapigil umibig sa'yo? Yun ka nahanap ko sa tuwing na ka sa'kin nagpapaligaya kapag nag-iisa.
We know this love is so strong. It has made us all to years. Even for a while, have to be patient. So we both know there is tomorrow. It hurt when we both for each other. We made us nearer. 'Cause the love that bright enough, the fulfillment we had. So we both know there is tomorrow. Tomorrow is the time we can hold us together. Tomorrow is the love we both wait for liberty. Tomorrow is the freedom to be as one. Living in this love we both feel as tomorrow. Courage, this we both need. Communication is important. Trust is all the key to keep our love. As though we both know that there is tomorrow. Tomorrow is the time we can hold us together. Tomorrow is the love we both wait for liberty. Tomorrow is the freedom to be as one. Believing in this love we both feel as tomorrow is the time we can hold us together. Tomorrow is the love we both wait for liberty. Tomorrow is the freedom to be as one. Living in this love we both feel as tomorrow.
More from Carmela, Liz, and Anthony on VILMA Live in LA, celebrating our Chinese New Year next week. And on VILMA Live in LA, we've got amazing artists coming up on the next few episodes. And check this one out next week. Roland Jewett, multi-awardee screenwriter, singer-songwriter, author, playwright, poet, actor on VILMA Live in LA. February 5th, it's a date on the GFN channel, so see you there. Once again, VILMA Live in LA features Roland Jewett. And we will be bringing back Maria Cordero, also CONCON Sinel, and Asia's Paradreamers Carmela Betonio, Eliz and Anthony Estrada for our fun questions and celebrating Chinese New Year right here on VILMA Live in LA. And thank you so much for joining me right here on VILMA Live in LA. Once again, it's been such an amazing time with you. And always touch my heart. You guys, truly amazing. And don't forget that I will be back with more lovely, super awesome guests right here. And of course, the show is just for you. So, in the meantime, you guys stay safe out there, be kind, and just, it's all about love. So from my heart to yours, celebrate life, celebrate love with a whole lot of things.